a great win for Guyana.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure.
Welcome so much to Let's Talk with Lakshmi. You are absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much.
So
Such a privilege to be here.
See?
Thank you so much.
So how was the ride here?
It was wonderful. I had the most amazing escort.
I see. I mean, we have to thank the Japal family.
Absolutely.
You know, we're in their lovely home today.
It's
for
so
your shoot.
beautiful, as you can see.
There's no beauty like the Indian beauty, and ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my honor and pleasure today on Let's Talk with Lakshmi to bring to you, for the very first time, Miss Teen India Worldwide, Miss Beauty Razak. Beauty, welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am absolutely fantastic, and I want to be the first media person to congratulate you on this phenomenal win. It is, guys, for the very first time that Guyana has won this title. It's the only second time that this title has been introduced into Miss India Worldwide. And for the second year, our very own Beauty Razak has won this title.
Hello everyone, I am Beauty Razak, representing the newest oil giant of the world, Guyana. At 17 years old, I stand as a proud ambassador, making strides on the international platform through advocacy, thus allowing me to hold over 21 global titles and nominations thus far. It is my belief that we can achieve anything we set our minds to if we are willing to work hard, and if we believe in ourselves, we can allow our dreams to come true. Thank you all so much.
Woo! So Beauty, everybody's looking at you. Of course, you're beautiful by name. And I have to ask you, what part of Guyana are you from?
So I'm from a tiny village. It's an indigenous village called St. Cuthbert's Mission. It's located 65 miles up the Mahaica River, and its population is just about 1,700.
So let me ask you, so you're Amerindian?
So I'm Amerindian mixed with Indian, 50%. So I find it as, you know, I'm so lucky to represent both of my cultures, both the indigenous and that of Indian. So as you can see, I've embraced that, and that's why I decided to join this pageant journey.
So what was life growing up in an Amerindian village?
It was really good for many reasons, but also it broadened my horizons to dream bigger because of the lack of opportunities that were present there. So I've always been the little girl from the little village who dreamt big and never allowed my situations or circumstances to stop me at any point.
So let's talk about a little bit about you being this little girl from this little village, but then you went into the big city. I understand that you left your village at 12 years old.
I did, yes.
To go to school?
I did.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I earned a scholarship to attend high school in Georgetown at 12 years old. I did just that, and I stayed in a dormitory away from my family. I must say that was one of the biggest challenges ever, being so young, you know, going into the great big world and having to focus on your studies. But honestly, realizing what my circumstances were, I knew I needed to make the sacrifices, not just for myself, but for my family, and to show the people and the future generation that they too can step out of that if only they believe in themselves and they're able to step out of their comfort zones.
You know, the funny thing is, guys, Beauty Razak here is only 17 years old, but she already sounds like a minister of Guyana.
Oh, thank you.
So Beauty, when did you realize that pageantry was for you?
It's always been my dream to participate in pageants, honestly. When I was a little girl, I'd always look at the Miss Universe pageants, the Miss World, and be like, one day I'm gonna be on that stage. And to know that I was able to fulfill one of my dreams, and not just to participate, but to also win, it means so much, not just for me, but for my country. So that is where my ability and my dream stemmed from.
Tell me something, what was the best thing growing up as a child in your village?
It was the ability to experience a vast number of cultures and the unity that is present within my community, honestly. They're so close knitted, and I believe that it's not just one person that influences you to become the person you are. It takes a village to raise a child, and I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my village and the people there.
You know, a little girl from a little village, did you ever dream that you would win this title?
So honestly, let me take you backstage. After they announced that I won and I walked off stage, I had a moment to myself and I was like, how is it that just a little girl who, you know, like 10 years ago didn't even have a vast amount of opportunities, how did I cop this international title? I'm like, am I dreaming? But honestly, it has always been my dream, and to be able to know that, you know, I've accomplished this, it just sets the level of my goals higher, to know and to believe in myself that I can do more and that I can, if I only dream more, that I can accomplish more.
So the funny thing is, guys, when I met Beauty, when she first came here about a week ago, right before the pageant, you know, she said her name was Beauty, and I said, Beauty? I said, is that really your name? And she said, yes, Beauty is my name. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? She's definitely going to win, because could you imagine if she didn't win having a name like Beauty? So when I saw her today, she said, Auntie, so if I didn't win, what would you have said to me? I said, I would have started calling you ugly. That was
yes, guys, she did say that.
So Beauty, tell me about this name Beauty. I mean, you just popped out, your parents looked at you and said, oh, what a beauty. How did that happen?
But also my dad's mom name is Beauty, so I guess he wanted to pass that down to me, and it's honestly such a privilege to do so.
But tell me about your relationship with your nanny. I heard there's this very special bond between you and your mother's mother.
Absolutely. So honestly, I grew up in a single parent family, but I grew up with my grandparents also. They were living in the same house, and the role my grandparents played in my life, it was honestly second to none. I would not have been here without them. And grandma, when mom go to work, it's just me, grandma, and grandpa at home. She took care of me, nurtured me, and made me into the woman that I am today, and I owe everything to her. Sadly, she passed away a few months ago, and she was one of the reasons I participated in the local competition, which I won. And it kind of broke my heart to know that I competed in the international pageant and I won, and she's not here to celebrate that with me. But I know and I find comfort in the fact that she's looking down upon me, and I know that she gave me strength to do this, and I did, so she must be so proud in heaven.
You know, Beauty, there's a Guyanese term that says that, you know, they must have blown good breeze on you.
I believe that that's what she did.
And I'm sure that's what Nani is doing. And I'm sure she's watching you. She's watching you right now. And she's just saying, yes, I knew my baby Beauty would definitely win.
Thank you so much.
But, you know, let's talk about you being this little girl from a little village, but going into the big city. I understand that you went to Georgetown when you were 12 years old to start school.
Absolutely. So I earned a scholarship after the common entrance exam. That's after 6th grade. And I had to transition from the little village with no opportunities and where you're accustomed to seeing just your family, and moving into a dormitory in Georgetown to attend high school. It was the most challenging thing ever because I was really close with my family, and you know, there you don't know anybody. You're going into this new environment, and I always thought to myself that, you know, I'm here for a reason and I must fulfill that obligation, not just to myself, but to my family and to make them proud. Because who knows, the lives in the indigenous communities, it's not that easy. We don't have opportunities. You cannot just fulfill a career in those in those areas, I should say. So I've always worked hard, and I've always said that I have to be the one that changes the situation, not just for my family there, but also to show other girls and youth generally that they too can step out of their comfort zones, and if they're willing enough to make the sacrifices, that they can accomplish whatever they want in life to have a better life, that is.
You know, at 17 years old, this young lady doesn't speak like, you know, your average teenager. You speak like a minister, or, I mean, I'm going to say it, guys, perhaps a future president. You know, when she walked into the house, I told her franchise managers, Hashem and Mel, I said, you guys got a winner on you. And as soon as she won, I said, didn't I call it? He says, I called it. So today is June 26th, 2022. when she becomes president, make sure that you know I called it right here on Let's Talk with Lakshmi.
Thank you so much. That's actually one of my aim. I'm so passionate about politics, honestly.
I was just about to ask you, what is it that you're studying? What do you want to be?
So I'm actually pursuing 2 degrees right now, one in civil engineering and one in business administration, but I'll also be heading into law in just about 3 months' time. And I feel that, law is so important when governing a country. So this would allow me to head into the political arena.
Well, viewers, that's just to show you whether you're a woman, a man, a child, looking at this episode, wherever you have come from, whether it be poor beginnings or even rich beginnings, once you focus on your dream, you dedicate yourself to that dream and become passionate about that dream, you can become anything you dream to be.
I cannot agree more with you, honestly.
Photography, you don't know. Kaboom!
Tony Tone from Double O Photography. It's your mother. Hello! Yo, this is Kes from Trinidad, bigging up Tony Tone. You don't know them pictures crisp. Take pictures up and take y'all know. God, please come.
Well, viewers, we are back with Miss Teen India Worldwide. Her name is Beauty. You will never forget that name, especially when you're thinking of a beauty pageant. So, Beauty, we are here. You've been in New York City for 1 week. You just came back from New Jersey from the Miss India Worldwide pageant, winning for Guyana, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. But, tell us a little bit about, your experience there. I want to know, first of all, when people saw you, did they know you were Guyanese? Did they know anything about Guyana? Because this is a Miss India Worldwide pageant, and you're Guyanese being there. What was your experience like?
So it was wonderful, honestly. They knew about Guyana. I think, Guyana has earned so much attention lately because of our new oil find. So I think that's really where the attention stemmed from. However, representing my country, it was honestly such a privilege. And the sisterhood and the bond that we've created there, it didn't matter who won, honestly, because I believe that we won more than just that. And I believe if we're able to collaborate our efforts, that's myself and the other contestants, that we will be able to solve the bigger issues affecting our world today. And I believe that's bigger than any other crown or title. So that really was the aim, and we've been able to accomplish that. It's just now to execute what we have planned.
Now, winning this crown, of course, that's the most exciting thing about this episode, right? But you also won one of the contests.
Yes, the Miss Social Media subtitle.
So what does that mean?
It means,
does that mean you got the most likes on Facebook? What does that mean?
No, actually, so all of the girls had to participate in a contest. It's more like that of a speech, so it was judged based on your delivery, facial expression, and your way to just deliver speeches, I should say. So there was a panel of judges who judged that, and that's where I was selected a winner.
Wonderful. Now you've won this title, not only for yourself, not only for Hashem and Mel, but you've won this for your country.
Absolutely.
Right? What does this mean to you, and what does this mean to the country of Guyana?
Honestly, this means so much. It's the first time that we've ever won this Miss Teen India worldwide contest, and I believe that it sets the bar so high for future contestants to know that they too can accomplish this. It also means that we have such a great obligation to help to solve many of the issues that are affecting our country and particularly our world too, because we see that, you know, the youth, especially in my community, I should say, speaking from experience, because of the lack of opportunities, like I've mentioned earlier, there's so much education and awareness to do. So that's what I intend on doing with this title. It's not just about me. Actually, it's not about me at all, but it's what I can utilize it for and how I can better their lives.
Now, winning this title, of course, you receive a crown.
I did.
Right? What else comes with this title?
So you're like a global ambassador. Like I said, it has a lot to do with what you utilize your title for, and it aims in being an ambassador for change, positive change, allow me to say. So you would address issues such as mental health, domestic violence, etc. Whatever you think and whatever you're passionate about, I should say. So
beauty pageants seem to be, in my opinion, one of the most popular platforms there is. I mean, I've interviewed all types of people, and I find that whenever I do contestants, beauty pageants, the views are much higher than any other, you know, type of interview that I do. Why do you think beauty pageants are so important?
Honestly, beauty pageants are so important. I think while many people understand the concept of it, a lot of people also think that beauty pageants is just about what you look like or the glitz and the glam, as they say. But it's more than just that. It's about creating the awareness in a variety of issues, because a crucial component of pageantry too is about service to others. And I believe that's so important, and I'm really glad that that was initiated, because I believe that a girl should not just be judged based on what she looks like, but also her passions and how she's able to put service before herself.
So Beauty, let's talk about glitz and glamour. We look at you, you are definitely glitz, glamour, everything. I mean, she's shining from head to toe. The environment here, and we have to thank Mr. Nigel Drepal for opening up his home.
Absolutely.
This glitz and glamour home too. But when we think of glitz and glamour, is your life glitz and glamour?
It's nothing like glitz and glamour, honestly. Like I mentioned before, my life was really hard, and I know the situations that my parents grew up in, that my grandparents grew up in, and this is why I honestly believe that it gave me the passion to dream bigger, because I knew that I wanted different for not just myself, but for my family. Because I've seen them struggle, but honestly, I wouldn't change it, because I believe that all of their sacrifices led me to where I am today, and I wouldn't have been the woman that I am.
You know, some people may look at themselves and say, woe is me. I didn't grow up with a dad. I didn't grow up with, you know, my dad's side family. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. But we look at you and we see that has not affected you at all. For those people out there that are thinking, woe is me, what advice, Beauty, would you say to them?
So honestly, we should not allow our circumstances to determine what we do or what we can accomplish. I believe that if we believe in ourselves, there's no dream that is too big, or there's nothing that we cannot accomplish. So that would be my advice to anybody, regardless of your circumstances. You should never, ever allow that to deter your future.
Now, mom is looking at this interview back home in Guyana.
She
right?
is, yes.
And mom must be looking at her little baby, thinking, oh my God, she's in New York City. She's traveling the world, not necessarily by herself, but you're not with a family member, so technically you are by yourself. For all the things that mom has done for you, how would you like to thank mom that's looking?
Latch, you're gonna make me cry now because honestly, I know her sacrifices. I would not be where I am today, and everything that she's done for me led me here. So it's only fair that I credit all my successes, including this one, to her. She's so strong, and she's been through so much in life, and I only want to make that better for her. So this is what I will do, and this is what I will continue to do.
Well, Mommy Beauty, Beauty's mom, we want to thank you for all of your hard work and dedication and all of the love that you've given to our beauty now, because she is all of our beauties now.
Thank you.
And you've done a phenomenal job. She's only been in New York City for 1 week, and she's won the heart of so many people. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much, Latch. I appreciate that.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe and connected to the ones you love.
Hi, my name is Lisa Callister. I'm a makeup artist from Guyana. I came here to work specifically on the Queens for the pageant. It's such a pleasure. It's my second time coming here for this. The experience has been amazing. Beauty is phenomenal. We always go bold, and she lets me do my thing with her. All the looks were inspired because of her inner beauty, and she just has a way of sparkling, so we give her sparkles right through the pageantry. It's been fun, and we're taking home the crown.
Working with Beauty, such a vibrant young lady, I think has been a fantastic job for the local leg and the international leg. She went to the internationals with the courage to go there for the first time and place as the winner. I think it's fantastic as a Guyanese, but it's more fantastic knowing that this is our second time that Guyana has placed in the international leg. I think that Beauty winning the Miss Teen India Worldwide, it made me cry. I felt so patriotic when she held that flag on that stage. I think it could have not gone to a better young lady, and I can't imagine what's yet in store for the year to come.
So working with Beauty has been a very fulfilling one. As national director, it brings so much of joy and prestige to bring home the first ever Miss Teen India Worldwide title. So it has been fulfilling, and Beauty has been a spectacular queen, and I know she's gonna do fantastic things, not only for Guyana, but for the world. When Guyana was announced the winner of Miss Teen India Worldwide, that feeling of joy and comfort, but more so of fulfillment, because I know as a team, we have worked very hard, and we have definitely represent the 592 to the highest.
Well, guys, we are having so much fun right here with our beauty, Miss Teen India Worldwide, Beauty Razak. Beauty, we are learning so much about you. You are just such a simply beautiful soul. I mean, the moment you walked into my home, I thought you were like training since you came out of your mom's womb. I was just like, her posture was perfect, her skin was perfect, her hair was perfect. And guys, this is without makeup. I'm telling you, I mean, the makeup is just extra. Now she looks like a Bollywood star, but you know, you're just perfect. And I just see so much for your future. And I'm not just saying this because you won this wonderful title. I can see it in you. You are going to do so much with yourself. And there's just so many wonderful things coming your way. I can see it and I can feel it, and it will happen. So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun questions.
No problem.
Okay? So We got some fun questions that, some people sent in when they heard you were coming on the show. So let's start with the first one. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Beauty. If you were God for a day, how would you change the world?
So honestly, I believe that one of the biggest issues affecting our world is our inability to love and support each other. I believe that if, we spread a little love and spread a little more kindness, that together we will be unified and we will be able to solve the issues that are affecting us. And I believe that that is so, so important, especially at a time like now. So yes, if I were God, I would allow our people to be unified and to spread nothing but love and kindness.
Awesome, I love it. Okay, so how different would the world be if women ruled the world?
So honestly, I believe it would definitely be a world where things like violence would not be so prevalent, because I believe that women themselves are a little more compassionate towards dealing with different issues, and I believe that their sense and level of emotional intelligence is up to par, and that is so, so crucial, especially where decision making is concerned. So yes, the world will definitely be a better place. I'm not bashing the men. I have respect for them, but yes.
So let's ask you, this is a good one. You are from a little village, but you seem quite modern to me. What does it mean to be a modern woman?
So honestly, it just goes to show how far you can go if you believe in yourself. Coming from a small village never allowed me to think less than of myself. It only influenced my passion to dream bigger, like I've mentioned so many times earlier. So honestly, being a modern woman, especially from a small village where people would consider us not to be civilized, it honestly serves as an ally to even those women in my village to know that they can become just like me or even better versions of themselves because of me, or looking at me as an ally.
Would you say life is easier for a man or for a woman?
I mean, everybody experiences difficulties in their lives. The end result is only determined based on the decisions that you make. So I would not say that men or women have it easier, because everybody encounters circumstances that breaks them, but it all goes to show how there's a lesson in every situation. So the way you deal with that and the way you look at it, it goes a very far way.
In Guyana, what is the biggest challenge young girls face?
Honestly, I would say the lack of opportunities and maybe the lack of role models present in rural communities. I believe that it's so important for young women to know that there's people who have walked their paths and still became successful. It also goes to show that with the lack of resources, you cannot accomplish much. So it's so important to place emphasis on providing opportunities for them where they know that, they belong and where they have a future that is secure.
Describe to me your perfect man.
That is such a difficult question. Honestly, being a teen, that has not been on my mind, but I would say it has a lot to do with the person's heart and his ability to care for women and to show compassion and love. That's so crucial in any relationship. So a man that is compassionate, a man that is loving, I believe those are two of the most important components that I would look for in the future in a man.
Well, that was a wonderful answer, Beauty. And I'm really happy that you don't really know exactly what it's going to be just as yet, because she's only 17, guys. And I don't really want her, involving in that. You have to focus on school.
Absolutely.
Okay, your career. But, by 25, I think 25 is a good age to find somebody, and decide what you're going to do. Don't wait too long, right? But about 25 is good. So where are we going to see you in 5 years?
Honestly, I see myself in 5 years with an established career, finishing off 2 bachelor's degree, which I've already started. I'm 2 years in. So I believe I'll be a little more settled in terms of career and just be able to live life and to be happy. That's such an important priority for me, to find fulfillment in everything that I do and to also be of service to others and to make their lives better, because I knew the path that I've walked and I knew that where I was lacking and what I needed in order to achieve my dream. So it is only fair that I help those who are coming up also.
So Beauty, probably one of the most important questions that us here in the diaspora have. Is Guyana truly one people, one nation, one destiny?
Absolutely. Honestly, the way we celebrate each other and all of our cultures, it's something that is so, so wonderful. And I believe that when we come together to do these things, it shows that we're unified as a people. And it's also so, so crucial for development. And, you know, with positive developments, it greatly impacts the lives of the people. And I believe that that is so, so important. So indeed, we are one people, one nation with one destiny.
I love it. I love it. And guys, while she was giving that wonderful explanation, we had a little visit from Parker. So Parker is the home dog here of Nigel Drapol's home. So even Parker wanted a little piece with our beauty. So I think Parker just got his 1 minute of fame, maybe 5 seconds of fame with our beauty, Miss Teen India Worldwide, Beauty Razak. Beauty, it was indeed a pleasure and honor to have you on. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to hear what else is in store for you.
Thank you so much for having me. It was honestly an honor being here.
Love you.
Beauty, I'm so excited to be part of this historic win. But I have a surprise for you.
Really? Thank you so much. What is it?
Your very first congratulations party.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm really appreciative of this.
Of course.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Great job.
Congratulations.
Music, please.
Hard work.
Music. Congratulations, Miss Beauty.
So happy for you. You've lived up to your name.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
Teen India Worldwide 2022 goes to Guyana Beauty. Who is Beauty? Her name is Beauty.
न जाने मेरे दिल को क्या हो गया, अभी तो यही था, अभी खो गया है तुझको तो प्यार सजना, लाख